Hello fellow tankers. This is the overview of a 1 vs 1 Sunday tournament, played by the absolutely abysmal player Weaklings on the North American server. He is on the most irreproachable team called a weak team. The description of this unbroken team is, my team has a small brain and can't think clearly, so it struggles finding the mouse and clicking the right buttons on the keyboard. This description is literally the only reason Weaklings won, because it is inconceivable that pressing the number 2 key and firing pure heat could positively affect his chances of winning. Let's investigate how such a weak player like Weaklings could win first place and 2500 gold. The Russian was actually the best opponent Weaklings fought. After heading to and waiting at a good defensive spot, Weaklings decided he should move out, but then the great Russian bear appeared. Thankfully, he had better Soviet bias and outplayed his opponent with pure skill. Once Weak shot first several times, he shot again and again using his superior skill and aim. Now that his opponent is weakened, Weaklings used his own hit points to trade DPM and easily defeat the enemy in a close quarters brawl. Well, we all knew this was going to happen. Does it really surprise anyone? A noob will find out about tournaments? Here Weaklings goes to the same spot, but the enemy doesn't even fire back. Weaklings takes the high ground and reenacts a Star Wars scene.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
This was completely expected. The reason this person did not show up must be because of how overwhelming the team description was. This player had fought other players, even won to a few, but saw the description and decided to prevent Weaklings from firing pure heat through them. Well, this other guy must have been scared too, further demonstrating the eminent masterfulness of our impeccably worded team description. On to the next opponent.
Do you guys care about your stats?
This is the best opponent by far. He has exceeded 50% win rate, but had just lost to the Russian. Weak 1 heads to his starting position to kill him, but he eludes the hunter. Weak surfs the land wave in a weak attempt to find him until he does. He then plays with his food and uses trees as bushes, but the trees decided in an earlier match to collude against him and instead reveal his position as if they weren't there. Weak then takes another angle and hides in a real bush, proving the utility of his ninja skills and getting him some sweet free damage. The bushwhacker tries again, but his shot misses completely. Our Weakling knows he needs to move in now and uses fire rates to his advantage, but as our hero moves in for his kill, he cannot find a good position to fire from. He investigates many spots including the high ground until landing a second shot of damage. This shot cost him and the call to arms rings. He expels shot after shot and evades a shot with those ninja skills. After the smoke clears, we can be sure of one thing. Weaklings again proves that his ability to fire heat through his opponent is a solid strategy and not unfair at all. Hold up, look at this tank. It is an auto-loader. He's got to be kidding me. All Weaklings has to do now is rush him at the beginning of the match to take advantage of his inability to load one shell at a time. Our wild unicorn does exactly this and finds our opposing friend frolicking in a grassy knoll, enjoying the scenery. It's our gardener's duty to keep tanks off the grass, so punishment is sent out, but the trees return to their collusion and force a blind person to take blind shots where one actually hits. The friend turns into a ninja, but our mortal closes into a more forward position. Once there, the friend is revealed in another grassy field and is immediately put out to pasture. We can only learn to not take auto-loaders to tournaments from this match. Now that the tournament is done, what can I say? This was definitely a very easy way to farm gold. The opponents are generally not challenging, if they even show up. Go join tournaments for more experiences just like this. Thank you for giving up your time to watch the video. I hope it was sincerely informative and entertaining to watch, and if you'd like to see more, be sure to comment and like this video. Cheers, and I'll see you next time in a grassy field somewhere across the internet.